completely different conversation. Chassidus and the Rebbes who teach Chassidus didn't come to just make our lives slightly better. Didn't come to just make our lives slightly holier. They came to create a revolution. Things will never... I remember as a child, I was sitting around our Shabbos table, and there was a woman who was in the process of coming close to Yiddishkeit and coming close to Chassidus. I'll never forget, she told my father, she said, you know, Chassidus is like a virus. It was probably 8. Horribly offended. Are you kidding me? Chassidus is like a virus? My father loved it. Disturbed me even more. What's so exciting about this business? Chassidus is like a virus. What's so exciting about that? And so she explained. She said, you know what I found? Once it gets into your system, oh my God, you cannot get rid of it. It's like telling somebody the truth. You can never unlearn the truth. Once you've been told it, you can run from it your entire life, and you'll always know that it's there. Because truth doesn't change. So Chassidus comes to a Yid and says, I'm going to tell you the truth. You're not going to like it, or you will like it. You're going to celebrate it one day, you're going to run from it the other day. It's not going to make any difference. The truth is the truth. What's the truth? You're a Yid. You're a piece of divine infinity that has unlimited powers. And if you see yourself as anything less, you're shortchanging yourself. And you're lying to yourself. And you don't believe yourself. Somebody once came to the Rebbe and complained that his Hasidim are too pushy. You know what I mean by that? Huh? Like Chabad slogan, you know, in your face, down your throat, Judaism with a smile. What do you mean, says the Rebbe? He says, I was walking down the street the other day, minding my own business. This Chabad kid comes over to me. First he asks me if you're Jewish. I told him, mind your own business. He said, okay, then you're definitely Jewish. Then he asks me if I put on tefillin, and I said, of course not. Then he goes, okay, let's put on tefillin now. And I said, I don't have time, and I don't want to, and you're probably going to ask me for money, and I'm not interested, and my Rebbe slapped me in Cheder, in Hebrew school, and I have unresolved issues with Judaism, and not happening. And as I'm saying this to him, he's rolling up my sleeve. So I say to the kid, don't you have anything else to do, right? You're probably one of those parasites who don't even study, you don't even have a means to earn a living, and one day you're going to come to me and you're going to ask me for money, and all your religious kids are all the same, and before I know it, he's halfway, and he's saying, and the kid's saying, repeat after me, Baruch, and I go, Baruch, and then he puts the thing on my head, and we say Shema Yisrael together, and as we pull off the tefillin, I continue cursing him out, you know, go get a job, you know, the whole thing. And he gives me a big hug, and he says, you know, my dear Jew, have a nice day, I'm so glad I bumped into you. Then, of course, I give him $3 for his pushka, and I walk off, and as I'm going, I realize he pulled a fast one on me. In our side of town, in Hancock Park, there was his soul should rest in Gan Eden. They said there was Rabbi Shmuel David Reichik, Olav Shalom. Maybe some of you remember him. So one of the things he used to do, he used to walk around on Fairfax Avenue and put on tefillin with Jews and talk to them. So his English wasn't great. He didn't communicate well in English. His verbal communication skills were not fantastic. But wherever he went, everybody put on tefillin. Nobody ever said no to him. Or maybe they did, he just didn't realize it. He put on tefillin with everybody. He walked over to Jews. Excuse me, are you Jewish? Did you put on tefillin today? Nobody could say no to him. He didn't even really ask. And if a Jew, mamish, said no, he would only put on the head tefillin, not the hand tefillin. He didn't have time, the guy was running away. So the guy complains to the Rebbe. He says, Rebbe, your Hasidim are too pushy. What happened to free choice? Aren't we supposed to choose Judaism? Tell your Hasidim they should go and they should make Judaism available to everybody. And then if we want, we'll choose it. You're not supposed to, in Hebrew they say, en kfiyah datit. You're not supposed to enforce religion and shove it down people's throats. It's not nice. Teach your Hasidim some manners. The Rebbe said, that's exactly what I do. I teach my Hasidim to make Judaism as a choice, available to Jews. He said, the Rebbe, they're not doing it, they're shoving it down my throat. The Rebbe said, you know why? Probably, the Rebbe said, I'll tell you. Because we live in a world that's constantly forcing secularism down our throat. We're constantly being choked with the filth and with the selfishness and with the garbage of this world. So if you see a Jew walking down the street and is being bombarded, and this the Rebbe said before iPhones, being bombarded with all the schmutz, with all the filth of this world, my chassid walks over to him and just wants to give him another option. So he's also got to shove Judaism down his throat with the same intensity and force that the rest of the world is shoving its agenda down the Jew's throat. Now you got free choice. Now you can choose of which of the two things that are being forced down my throat